Good afternoon, children. How is everyone doing? Yes. Hello, Suchi. Hi, Sandeep. Sudarshan. Hello, VKS Gamer. Good afternoon, Akanksha. Hello, Aryan. How are you? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, children. So nice to be with you all in a session where we are going to be having a class. I think it's after a very long time that we are having a live session for a class. Yes, we will have a very, very small mentee at the end of the class. Okay. My pet Donna, she is doing very good. But unfortunately, she is in Karnataka right now and we are in Kerala. She is with our uncle in Karnataka right now. So, haven't seen her in the last few months. Hello, Naman. Of course, of course. You don't have to ask me several times. Of course, I do remember. So, children, do remember that today it's not going to be an exclusively mentee based session. Today will be a discussion of the last part of the chapter, Our Environment, the CBSE Class 10 chapter, Our Environment. And as with any session that we have, this will also have a quiz. But then, since it's a teaching session, it will be a very short quiz. Okay, so that will be in the form of mentee if all goes well. Okay, yes, namaste, Aryan. I'm good, I'm good. Okay, so for those of you who don't know my name, how can I forget to introduce myself, right? My name is Ambika and I'm your biology master teacher right here on this amazing platform of Vedantu. Yes, guys, shall we get started? Biomagnification once again. Okay, so biomagnification, I will tell you because our homework question was actually based on that. Yes, hello Vedika. Hi Melita. Do I call you Melita or do I call you Agnes? Both names are nice. How do I call you? Yes, Adarsh, of course. Hello Indu. Okay, Shraddha for the very first time. Okay, welcome Shraddha. Okay, children, so let's get started. And as always, we'll move on with a positive quote. And this is what I have to tell you today. Hi, Pavitra. Hi, Aryan. Hi, everyone else. Good afternoon, Monica. Hi, Anita. Ria. Mega Mind 2.0. Ma'am, first time live for a teaching session. Yes. Wherever you go, no matter what the weather, always bring your own sunshine. Okay, so what exactly does this mean? You can take it in different aspects. Actually, you can think about it in different aspects. But what it reminds me is about our mindset. Wherever you go, no matter what kind of a place it is, as long as you have an internal sort of positivity within you, that's it. You will spread it around for sure. Nothing and no one can ever stop you from that. Yes, I can call whatever I like. Okay, I'll call you Agnes then. Okay. First time watching my session, Samvarta. Okay. Yes. Okay. So, children, do remember this was the homework question that I had given you, right? Why are pesticides considered to be environmental pollutants despite being very useful in agriculture? Okay. So, yes, the class just started, Nikita. We are just getting started. All right. Thank you, VK's Gamer. Okay, so the answer to that is actually this. The intensive use of pesticide leads to an increased risk of contamination of the environment and harmful effects of biodiversity. Somebody here was just asking me to explain biomagnification once again. So do remember we will also have a Doubts Plus Mentee session, which will be the session for this chapter coming after today. Okay, so in that we can take up the doubts that you have put in the comment section. Okay, so but then since you asked me biomagnification specifically and it's related to this question, I will just make it clear to you. Pesticides kill pests as well as other insects to protect crops. Okay, and these pesticides later stay, they remain as residues on the croplands, and As such, if they remain on crop plants, what do you think happens? They end up entering the food chain, right? And yes, they get accumulated in the organisms in the subsequent trophic levels of the food chain, which means primary consumers which eat the plants, secondary consumers which feed on the primary consumers, the tertiary consumers which feed on the secondary consumers, and so on. And when these are also washed away by rain water, it also causes water pollution. This is why, despite the good intentions of pesticides, in order to increase agricultural productivity, to have plenty of and sufficient grains for all, yes guys, yes, it's also important to keep in mind that they can destroy a lot of living forms, right? Okay, so now coming to the question that somebody here asked me, what is biomagnification? So this second point which I've mentioned here, that is exactly what biomagnification is. Once again, let me tell you, biomagnification is the phenomenon by which the toxicity levels, the accumulation of toxic substances in a particular organism, in a particular trophic level, multiplies with every subsequent trophic level. Okay, so if there is, say for example, DDT which is sprayed on plants, there will be a certain amount of toxicity in the plants, yes, and the herbivores which feed on these plants, in them this toxic substance would get accumulated in a magnified manner. Just like how they say, if there are smokers, even if you are not a smoker, but then at the same time, if you probably have somebody within your immediate family or your close family or friends circle who is like a chain smoker, that can affect your lungs also. Sometimes they say passive smoke affects you even worse than what it would do to an actual smoker's lungs. Well, I'm not sure how much truth is there in that, but definitely passive smoke does a lot of damage to us. The smoke that we inhale from another person's smoking habit. Okay, no, I don't know Tulu. Tulu and Konkani are languages which I have heard a lot, but unfortunately, I have no clue about those two languages. Okay, yeah. All right. So this is about biomagnification. Once again, let me tell you the phenomenon by which, sorry. Yes, the phenomenon by which the toxic level in a particular trophic level multiplies with every subsequent trophic level. That is what biomagnification is. Yes, clear to all of you? All right. Saki, you study natural sciences at Cambridge. Okay. Tamil, of course, I'm a Tamilian, in case you weren't aware of that. But I was born and brought up in Kerala. Okay. Okay. Yes, Ayush, clear? Okay. And today, let us talk about two very, very simple topics, which is about ozone depletion and about garbage management. Yes, children? Yeah. So, whoever tells me, ma'am, mentee, I'm completely going to ignore those comments because I have told you very clearly, mentee will be there, but only in the second part of the session, towards the last ending of the session. Okay. All right. So, Ashlyn, please post it in the comment section below because we have already started thinking about what series to come up with once your portions are all done. Okay. Previous year question series is already on the cards. So please do post it in the comment section from your side also so that we don't miss out on it. Okay. Hello, Saloni. Yes. Good afternoon to everyone who is here. Now, do remember, children, this chapter we could cover and we are able to cover in just 2 sessions, right? In the previous session, we've spoken about ecosystem components, food chain, food web, and all of that. And today we are talking about 2 very, very simple topics, ozone depletion and garbage management. Trust me, this is a chapter which can easily fetch you a lot of marks because you just need to have a basic understanding of all the concepts. Okay, just a basic understanding and a basic general awareness, then that's it. You can easily score marks for this. Okay, now what exactly is ozone layer? Yes, who's going to tell me what ozone layer is? Where do you find the ozone layer? It is a protective blanket, as we can call it, not literally a blanket, but literally it is a protective layer that protects the earth from the harmful effects of the sun's ultraviolet radiation. Yes, Megamind 2.0 says stratosphere. Around the earth, if you think about it, around the earth there are many layers of the atmosphere: troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. You would have learnt this in your lower grades in different subjects in your SST also, right? Yes, yes. Okay. So the second layer, the first layer of atmosphere is the troposphere. The second layer, which is the stratosphere, in between the stratosphere, there is a layer called the ozone layer. And this acts as a highly protective layer. But what exactly is ozone? Chemically, it is O3. Okay? Atomic oxygen is O. Diatomic oxygen or molecular oxygen is O2. Ozone is O3. Yes, children, everybody knows this? Yes, I can see a lot of you already saying O3, O3, O3. Okay. Yes. So today we are talking about ozone depletion and garbage management. That's it. Yes, yes, exactly. O3. So how is ozone formed? So it's a natural phenomenon. It's not like anybody is going and building it up there. In fact, oxygen, molecular oxygen, under the effect of UV radiation, splits up into the atomic oxygen. Okay. And then when one atom of oxygen combines with the molecule of oxygen, it forms what we call O3. Right, children? Clear to everyone? This is how ozone is formed. And how ozone breaks down, this is just there, but then we will understand more about it in the minutes to come. Okay? All right. So that's about ozone. So these days the concern is because there is a huge problem of ozone depletion. The amount of ozone which is there in the atmosphere suddenly began to become thinner and thinner and thinner around the 1980s. Yes, for you all it may seem like a very, very long time ago, like 30, 40 years ago. But then in the 1980s, a lot of basically we can think about a lot of reasons, a lot of man-made reasons, because worldwide use of refrigerators, use of air conditioners, all of that became very, 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 very popularly used around the late 70s and the early 80s and the mid 80s also. It became like a part of every single household, right? So as a result, it was seen that the ozone layer started becoming thinner and thinner and thinner in different parts around the earth, right? Okay. Industrialization, exactly, Shuchi. Of course. So CFC used in refrigerators was initially the first chemical compound to have been linked to ozone depletion, not just in refrigerators, in air conditioners also. CFCs used to be commonly used. These days they have certain protocols, but I'm not sure, honestly, I'm not sure how much of it is taken into consideration, because they say these days the gadgets which come are all CFC free, refrigerators and air conditioners and all of that. But then definitely I'm sure there is still a lot more than just CFCs which adds to thinning of the ozone layer. Okay, now children, tell me, what do you think would be the problem if the ozone layer gets depleted? Yes? Yes, children. Tell me the answer to the question that I ask. Not, don't ask me questions like, when will Abhishek sir marry? Yes. Human evolution stops, all right. Dharmendra says human evolution stops. UV rays, Suchi, Ashlyn, great marvelous science, all of them say UV rays. Skin cancer, somebody says. Very good, very good. Yes. Srinivasa Shastri, before I read your first name, it scrolled up. Exactly, exactly. UV rays can lead to skin cancer. UV rays actually have certain useful components, they have certain harmful components also. Okay, so the harmful components are what get filtered by the ozone layer. If the harmful components are able to enter the Earth's surface, and when we get exposed to it, not just us, all kinds of life forms, forests, plants, tiny living creatures, birds, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, all organisms are prone to plenty of different kinds of cancers, like skin cancer, different kinds of mutation, and so on. And as somebody said, human evolution may even end up, stopping. You never know. So, chlorofluorocarbon and ozone depletion. In 1987, okay, the year 1987, the United Nations Environment Programs, abbreviated as UNEP, succeeded in forging an agreement to freeze CFC production at 1986 levels. And yes, pay careful attention to this. It is now mandatory for all the manufacturing companies to make CFC-free refrigerators throughout the world. Chlorofluorocarbons. That's what CFC stands for. It is said to be have been made compulsory for all these refrigerator and air conditioner manufacturing companies, whereas it's not just CFCs. Okay, in fact there can also be a lot of other haloalkanes and some kinds of different other kinds of organic compounds which can also lead to an ozone layer depletion. Okay, all right, so now coming to, wait 1 second, yeah, just in case you missed out on this animation, it's actually beautifully showing you how CFCs can break down O3. Look at that. Upon reacting with UV radiation, CFC breaks down and the chlorine goes and attaches to O3, and that breaks it down into oxygen and atomic oxygen. Okay, children, that's exactly what I was showing here. Yes. All right, so let us now move on to the next subtopic, which is about humans and waste material. Yes, guys. Children, please do understand that this is a live session. No teacher who comes for a live session will ever try to ignore any chats. Okay? Never ever. All right, Maria. It's very, very natural for the chats to get scrolled up. So, which is why I keep emphasizing, please do post your doubts in the comment section, not in the chat box, in the comment section, so that in the Doubts Plus Mentee session, we will be able to take it up. All right. Good luck, Rania. You have your science exam tomorrow. All right. Yeah. Yes, session PDFs will be shared in the description box below. All right. Yes. Okay. So, children, about human beings and waste material. Okay. We definitely generate a lot of material which are thrown away. Who here can give me an idea about the kinds of waste material that human beings generate? Yes. What are the different kinds of waste material that accumulate on the planet because of human beings? Yes. So, Darshan, I have made that clear already. Okay, it reacts with UV radiation and breaks O3 into O2 plus O. All right. Plastic, yes, non-biodegradable. All right, plastic cups. Yes, Surya. Nitrogenous, what nitrogenous? Carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon dioxide, but doesn't get accumulated as solid waste material in the earth, on the earth. Pesticides, okay. All right. So, fertilizers. Okay. Nobody's telling me anything beyond. Okay. Sakhi says glass, urea, vegetable peels. Yes. Very good. Very good. What else? Go on. Go on. Hospital waste. Yes, Komal. Very good. I was actually waiting for that. This year in 2020, despite the COVID-19 pandemic, how can you miss out hospital waste? Every single day, millions of masks, disposable gloves, disposable PPE suits, disposable syringes, and a lot of other things are getting accumulated and discarded from hospitals. Yes, of course. Yes, definitely. Tin cans, all of these are examples. So all of these wastes can be categorized broadly under biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste. Okay? Yes, Fatima. Sewage, glycoside, medicines. All right, chemical effluents from factories, rather. Okay, so biodegradable, as the name indicates, are those like vegetable peels and so on, which can get degraded by microbial decomposition and broken down into the soil. Whereas plastics, glass, and other such stuff would come under the non-biodegradable category because natural microbial decomposition of these materials cannot occur. Right, children? Yes, of course, we'll be completing the syllabus this week. Okay, Ashlyn? wait and watch. Okay, wait and watch what we have in store for you. Okay, so this is about broadly the difference between biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste matter. So children, pay attention, because yes, in case I miss out your doubt, Sai, let me make it clear. In case I miss out on your doubt, please post it in the comment section below. Okay, because I might be lost in the flow of talking. Right, guys? Okay. Yeah, thank you for understanding. Biodegradable naturally decompose in the environment. Non-biodegradable do not decompose naturally. Biodegradable is safe for the environment, whereas non-biodegradable is harmful and creates pollution. Of course, different kinds of pollution, right? Land pollution, soil pollution, water pollution, and all of those. Biodegradable is made up of natural ingredients like kitchen waste and all of that. Non-biodegradable would be made up of synthetic materials, man-made artificial materials. Biodegradable may constantly get reused, in the sense decomposed and gets renewed basically. Non-biodegradable cannot always be recycled or cannot always be reused. Okay, and biodegradable persist only for a short period of time in the environment. Non-biodegradable would persist for a longer period of time in the environment. Yes, Mentee hoga. Yes, Kabir. Okay. Yes, right. So this is the difference between biodegradable and non-biodegradable material. Look at that pollution on land. Oh my goodness. Looks like some different kind of habitat on its own, right? Very, very scary to look at it. Unfortunately, our country is also going to this point. Imagine how many different kinds of, how many different kinds of diseases would be spread. What are the possibilities for these to, it might even come to a point where eventually there would be no space for human beings to live on this planet, right? Exactly, that is too dirty, right, Kamya? Pollution in water, look at that. You know what, in Bangalore, when we were in Bangalore, I've seen this several times. In the apartments that we were staying, right behind that, it used to be one of the prime localities in Bangalore, one of the busiest localities in Bangalore, called Kormangla. All the Bangaloreans would know. So in Kormangla, there used to be these very, very dirty, garbage piled areas, despite it being one of the most expensive areas also. And behind our apartment complex, right from our window, we could see a canal flowing every single day. Despite hearing the sound of water, which sounds very soothing, but the moment you look outside the window and look into that canal, you will be like, oh my goodness, why did I wake up to this? It's exactly very similar to what you see here on this image now. Yes, right, right. DDT is diphenyl trichloroethane. Okay, it's a pesticide. Yes, there are rivers, there are lakes in Chennai, there are rivers and lakes in Kerala, there are plenty of others across India that you can say, no, biodegradable wastes are not bad for us. The only thing is they need to be disposed of properly. Okay? Yes. Well, yeah. So, Sai, I would suggest put it in the comment section. Okay? Otherwise, it might disrupt the flow of our session. All right, the 3 R's, we will come to that, Ayush. Okay, exactly right. But sadly, that is the plight. That is the plight of all the everything, the water bodies that we see here. Waste management, yes, very, very important for us to know. It's very important for us as individuals to take care of certain things when it comes to waste management. The primary thing we can all do at a household level is segregate wastes. Right? How many of you do the segregation of waste at home? Or do you all dump everything, kitchen waste, plastic, and all kinds of sanitary wastes and medical waste and everything inside one sack and just throw it out? Or do you segregate them? Me? Yes? No? Silence, Vaibhav? You must definitely start doing it then. Dumped? Sakhi? Oh my goodness. It's high time. It's high time, yes. At least 2 different dustbins. At least 2 different dustbins should be there. One with kitchen waste and one with all kinds of plastic and paper waste. Okay? Yes. extremely important. And as far as hospitals are concerned, these days, children, let me tell you, the disposable gloves and masks also, you must take very good care of disposing them off, okay? Because imagine the plight of the people who have to dig up all this garbage and dispose it. How much of germs they are exposed to. Think about their plight also. They are also human beings. They are not robots. They are not machines, right? So it's our responsibility to segregate it so that the job of people who try to keep our societies clean becomes a lot easier, right, children? Yes, soft drink bottles are used as water bottles. Yes, yes, that used to be very, very common in my school days. When we were in school, it used to be a very rare thing buying plastic bottles for the sake of using as water bottles, because most of the time soft drink bottles would be there in every household. Half-liter bottles that we buy on some trip or something, Sprite bottles, 7-Up bottles, and all of that. And once that is done, it's empty. You wash it and use it as your school water bottle. Yes. Right. Okay. So coming to the question Ayush was asking. Okay. Ayush was asking, what are the 3 R's? Reduce, reuse, and recycle are the 3 R's. What exactly does it mean? Reduce the use of plastic. How many of you here, tell me very honestly, how many of you here use your own bags when you have to go out grocery shopping, or when you have to go out to buy milk or something like that, vegetables and all of that, using your own shopping bags? Yes? Kabir, you do? Sudarshan? I'm so glad to see many of you do. Yes, I also have that habit, and in fact, I've been having that habit from a very young age, probably because of how our family also has been practicing. These days, it's extremely important. Reduce the use of plastic and carry your own shopping bags, right? And reuse, keep reusing whatever you don't require in some form or the other. Okay, reuse. My sister, what she does is old t-shirts which have like worn out completely and all of that, even after like giving good old clothes for charity, there might even be cases where you have some torn clothes which you can't use for anything else except for cleaning purposes and all of that. She reuses it by using it to create mats and bags and things like that. Very, very creatively, she does things like that. And I think it's amazing. A lot of people do that these days. I'm just telling you about the people I know about. Okay. Yes, I'm an vegetarian. I eat vegetarian food plus eggs. I don't eat meat and fish. Okay. Okay, and about recycling. Recycling, everyone here knows, right? Plastic and glass and all of that, getting them recycled. There are places where recycling activities happen, so you can perhaps take it there, send it to such places, get it recycled. Also, people are becoming more and more aware of these days. Okay, so children, before we move on to Mentee, okay. Yes, they say it is 5 R now. Reduce, reuse, recycle, refuse, and one more R. But in your NCERT, it is still 3 R's, which is why I wanted to stick to that. Okay, doesn't matter as long as you know what's happening. So, children, now taking a quick break before we come to Mentee. All of you get ready for Mentee. Okay. Get ready for Mentee. I'm coming to that in 2 minutes. But pay attention to what I'm saying now also, because most children these days come up with these problems because they say, ma'am, we have a lot of unanswered doubts. Everything is happening online. Our teachers don't respond on time. They don't reply properly. So what do? Notes. Not having systematic notes is a problem. Tests and assignments happening online is not acceptable to everyone. Competitive exam preparation, choice of schedule, and choice of language. Well, choice of language, you clearly know Vedantu has solved that. We are coming up with more and more YouTube channels as much as possible to ensure that your learning doesn't stop, right? And all the other problems also we have solved for you. Additionally, giving you a lot of bonuses, unlimited live classes, plenty of micro courses, plenty of crash courses, performance reports so that you know how to improve on your weak areas, personalized attention from class teachers and master teachers. Okay? Yes. So what do you do to know more about this? Just visit the link in the description box below, children, and also apply the coupon code AMBPRO to avail the best discounts, the best benefits that we have available currently on the courses which are called Vedantu Pro subscription. Okay, children? All right. Okay, so children, once you click on that link, you will have to choose your grade. Say, for example, it's a grade 10, choose that, and then you have to select your target. For example, I'm assuming for most of you, it's going to be CBSE 2021. Okay, and then check out the details. What is included in Vedantu Pro? Everything is mentioned here so that you make an informed decision. Go through all the features there and then click on the button that says Get Subscription. Okay. Now, what do I mean by subscription? You can either subscribe for 1 month, for 3 months, or for 6 months. Okay. For a 1 month subscription, which means 30-day subscription, you will have unlimited access to all of these features for the full 30 days. Okay. So that is normally priced at rupees 2,699. How many of you are already here for Vedantu Pro subscription? How many of you have already subscribed? Yes, tell me that. In the meantime, I will finish saying the details about this. Okay. Yes. Okay. Well done. Well done. Yes, yes, yes. It is for ICSE also. For ICSE also, we do have pro subscription. Okay. Yes. How nice. Good to know that. Rest of you, please do pay attention. But then, although it's 2699, if you apply the coupon code AMBPRO, children, you can get it available at 2,159.2. Children, do take care. I'm not talking about a per session cost or a per subject cost. It is only 2,159 for 30 days for all your subjects together, which means maths, physics, chemistry, bio, English and SST. 6 subjects for you CBSE Class 10 children. For ICSE also, your core subjects are all covered here. Okay? Right. And for 3 months, for those of you who want to subscribe for 3 months for a slightly longer duration, it normally costs you 6,999. But you can just apply the coupon code AMBPRO and get it, avail it at 5,599.2. And those of you who want to stay tension-free for the rest of this academic year, it is available to you at 11,499, or if you go ahead and apply the coupon code AMBPRO, you can get it reduced to 9,199.2. Now, why am I telling you this, children? Let me just make that also clear. Yes, yes, yes. Crash courses also, micro courses also. Okay? Yes, Ashlyn. Micro courses and crash courses are all available. Children, why am I telling you this now? Because many children generally tell me, ma'am, all of you teach on YouTube, so that's enough for me. Like, I don't need anything further. But as a sincere teacher, it's my responsibility to tell you, to make you aware about courses that we also have additional to YouTube, because YouTube, of course, is an open source and there is a limit to what we can do here, right? Whereas on the Vedantu platform, we have it in a very, very structured manner. Like, for example, having proper assignments after every single session, notes after every single session, and objective and subjective tests after every single chapter, getting it reviewed by your class teachers, your master teachers will be available for interaction, and a lot of other things that come with the benefit of Pro subscription. Okay? Yes. So, yeah, children, any further questions, post in the comment section below so that we can take it up. All right, children. Right. Okay, so this is about the 6 months subscription. So now it is time for a quick check. Ready, children? Get ready for Mentee. Samvartha. I don't know what to say to that. Get ready for Mentee, all of you, and yes, let us go on to Mentee now. Children, go to www.mentee.com and use the code 1146335. 1146335. Yes. Akanksha, long-term courses, you will find many teachers. I do have plenty of micro courses which are upcoming. You can check out those as well. Okay. So for modular courses or micro courses, which are chapter level courses, you can definitely be a part of those, regardless of which teacher is teaching it. Okay. Joined. Go ahead, children. It always Mentee, more the merrier, but do remember it's going to be a very short Mentee. Okay, not like we will have a 10-question Mentee like we have at the end of the chapter, but it will be like 4 or 5 questions. That's it. Tushar. Oh, yes, Tushar. Yes. I do remember you, of course. Okay, have you all joined? And if you have any friends who you think will be interested to join us, please do share the link and the code with them as well. Mentee.com and the code 1146335. Okay? Yes. I'm sure we'll have more people in the next couple of minutes and we'll be in a good position to start. Go on. And those of you guys, there are 80 of you right now who've joined Mentee, and those of you who have not clicked on the like button, please do click on the like button now. And yes, and additionally, is there anybody here who has not subscribed to our channel? Because as somebody was asking me, will we complete the syllabus this week? Bio syllabus teaching is completely done with today's session. We are just left with one Doubts Plus Mentee session for this chapter. And then we will start with a lot of interesting series for you. To ensure that you do not miss out on any of those, click on the subscribe button right now below this video. Vedantu 9th and 10th English. And in the comment section below, please put in your suggestions. What is it that you want? Past years question series, print-text series, or diagram series, assertion reason series. What is it? We are always here to help you out. Okay. So we have crossed 100. Good job, and let us get started. Question number 1 for you right here. Use of plastic bags, bottles, etc. should be reduced as dash. They are not durable, they are non-biodegradable, they are made of toxic materials, they react with atmospheric gases. Well, children, I understand sometimes more than one option may seem correct. Choose the most appropriate answer if this is the case. Okay? Yes. Yes. Go on. And your last 5 seconds begins now. 3, 2, 1, and your time is up. Good job. Let's see. Oh, majority, 99 of you out of 116 of you tell me the answer is they are non-biodegradable. Okay, they are not durable is not exactly true. They react with atmospheric gases can be true. They are made of toxic materials is also actually true. But then they are non-biodegradable, which is the most appropriate answer. Okay, so very well done on that. And let us have a look at the leaderboard right here. Okay, well done. Tweeto, high five, Tweeter, and Naman, high five to you, Naman, and Kamya, thank you so much, Kamya, and we have Sudarshan, Nandini, hello, Nandini, Kritika, what is Ambriel? What sort of a name is that? Okay, Sanju loves bio and Ambishek, yes, high five to Sanju for that, Anisha and Arshia, thank you, Arshia, and thank you every one of you, my dear children. Okay, so let us move on. Ankona. Okay, nice to meet you, Ankona. Join children who have just joined the session now. Ashi, all right. Go to mentee.com and use the code 1146335 and join us. And all of us are right here. As I told you, it's a very short Mentee, so we don't have too much time left. Okay, join right now. And your next question is right here. Dash is responsible for the conversion of atmospheric oxygen to ozone. Yes, gamma radiations, cosmic radiations, infrared radiations, ultraviolet radiations. What do you think? Dash is responsible for the conversion of atmospheric oxygen to ozone. Okay, let's see. Those of you who are giving me the answer in the chat box, I hope you're putting the answer in Mentee and then coming here and putting the answer. Yes, Lawrence. Hello, Lawrence. And your time is up. Okay, very well done, and you're most exactly correct. Ultraviolet radiations react with the oxygen which is there to convert it to, ultraviolet radiations would be what promotes the combination of molecular oxygen with atomic oxygen to convert it to ozone. Okay, And who is at the top? Abhishek KR Physics. Okay. And Abhishek KR Physics is the fastest. Naman, Kamya, Anisha, Ananya, Nandu from Kochi. Nice to see you, Nandu. I'm also from Kochi. And Samvartha. Hi, Samvartha. And our next session after syllabus, what is that? Okay. Nandini. Hello, Nandini. Not possible on leaderboard. Oh my goodness. And possibly you are actually on the leaderboard. Well done, guys. Okay, so move on. And our next session after syllabus, if that was a question to me, I have already told you, subscribe to the channel, stay tuned. We are going to be coming up with more and more creative sessions to ensure that your revisions are happening very, very smooth. Okay? Yeah, let us see. Now moving on and starting with question number 3 out of the 5 questions we have. In the 1980s, dash was a substance which was chiefly responsible for the depletion of ozone layer. CFCs, methane, DDT, ozone. What do you think could be the answer? Yes. In the 1980s, dash was a substance which was chiefly responsible for the depletion of ozone layer. Depletion of ozone layer. Depletion of ozone layer. Okay? And your last 3 seconds now. Let's look at the answer and your time is up. The answer is, of course, CFCs. Chlorofluorocarbons were identified as a substance which was chiefly responsible for the depletion of ozone layer. 149 of you. Very, very good. Yes, I'm so glad to have 149 children in this small Mentee section. Easy question, right, Sudarshan? Okay. Well, Abhishek KR Physics is at the top and fastest. Naman is at position 2. Kamya, Anisha, Nandu, Nandini. Our next session after syllabus, Malavika. Welcome to the leaderboard, Malavika. Not possible on the leaderboard. And Samvartha. Okay. Except Malavika, most names have already been here previously also. And coming to the next question, which is question number 4 of today's Mentee. Okay. Yeah. Yes, here comes. Among the options, dash will not be converted to compost when added to a composting pit. Use your common sense. I have not directly told you the answer to this, but pakka, I'm sure all of you know the answer to this. Is it waste paper, fruit and vegetable peels, human and animal excreta, or plastic bags? Which of them will not be converted to compost when added in a composting pit? Yes. Last couple of seconds and your time is up. Okay, and good job. But well, seriously, people thought it's waste paper, fruit and vegetable peels, human and animal excreta, that it will not be converted to compost. How could you do that, guys? I expected all the 144 of you to come and tell me the answer is plastic bags. Okay? Never mind. Okay, for those of you who have joined the session late, let me remind you, we are going to be starting with new series, a different new series very soon. Please stay subscribed to the channel. Okay, click on the subscribe button right now. Okay, so Abhishek KR Physics is at the top. Naman class 9, Kamya, Anisha, Samvartha. Good job, Samvartha. You are managing to come on top, slow and steady. Our next session after syllabus, Nandini, Nandu, Tanmay and Hermoine. Okay, Hermoine Granger. Okay. Yes. And Tanmay and Hermoine are new to the leaderboard, so welcome to this. Some Harry Potter fan out there. Okay, and I can see that. Children, last question for the day. Yes? Ready? Last question for the day. Okay, and here goes question 5. And it's right here. Global warming is a phenomenon related to dash, evaporation, ecological balance, greenhouse effect, desertification. What could be the answer? Again, common sense question. Global warming is a phenomenon related to dash, related to dash. Go on, last 5 seconds, and we have to end this Mentee with a blast. Okay, because this is the last question and your time is up. Oh, super cool, amazing, very well done. Heredity Mentee, hasn't it already been done? I think it's already done, Dia. Okay, please have a look at the playlist. Okay, so there we go. And greenhouse effect, for your information, yes, is the global warming. For that, is the phenomenon by which the entire overall temperature of the earth goes up. Global warming. Abhishek KR Physics is at the top with 4,975 points. Very well done. Well, I must certainly appreciate Naman, Kamya, Nandini, Anisha, Tanmay. Our next session after syllabus, Nandu, Jenny, and Not Possible on Leaderboard as well. Not Possible on Leaderboard has constantly made it possible on the leaderboard. Very well done, guys. And special congratulations to Abhishek KR Physics. So thank you very much, children. And as always, do remember, we are always here for your support. So let me just remind you, if you have any doubts that you might want us to take up in the Doubts Plus Mentee session, please do remember to post them in the comment section below, okay, so that we can discuss it. And we now know about ozone depletion and garbage management. And here is a homework question for you for today. List 5 non-biodegradable materials which are commonly discarded as waste. Let's see who comes up with the answer first. Okay, children, and do remember to visit the link in the description box below and the pinned comment. Remember to apply the coupon code AMBPRO. Okay, so high five to all my dear children. If you have enjoyed this session, please do remember to click on the like button right now. Do not miss it out. And please do share it with your friends, because I'm sure especially CBSE Class 10 students would certainly find this very useful, because this chapter is still there in your syllabus. Okay, and stay subscribed, as I said, and put in your suggestions of what kinds of series you would want in the upcoming weeks. Okay, yes, class 9 also will come very soon. Just stay tuned, children. Okay, right. All right, so thank you very much, children. I will meet you again in yet another interesting session, and until we meet again, stay home. Remember, wear a mask, social distancing, clean your hands properly, and until we meet again, this is Ambika signing off. Okay, bye.